Hello, Namaskar, good evening. Welcome to NCERT's live interactive session. This is Simran Singh, and viewers, you are all watching us on PM eVidya channel number 6 to 12. Or you can also connect with us through our YouTube channel that you all know it's NCERT official. So it must be 4 PM at your watch, and regularly from 4 to 5 PM we come up with our special sessions. And a very warm welcome to all our viewers on the 5th day of our online training on digital tools for teaching, learning and assessment of specific subjects. As you all know that certain subjects require dedicated tools for exploration and knowledge construction. And in our 5 days online training, we have covered different subjects like mathematics, English, science, and today we'll provide you or guide you regarding the digital tools for teaching and learning for a subject specific, that is social science. And after this particular session, we also have a post-session activity for all of you, that is our quiz. As you all know that we have updated the quiz link on our website, so you can register yourself for the quiz. If you score over 70%, then you'll also receive a certificate. Just providing you a glimpse of the areas that we have covered under our training, that is the 5 days online training on digital tools for teaching, learning and assessment of specific subjects. On day 1, that is on 23rd of May, we started our online training and we have covered the area regarding concept, need and significance of the digital tools for specific subjects. On the second day, we provided you guidance regarding the digital tools for teaching and learning of mathematics. Then on 25th of May, that was the day 3 of our online training, we discussed about the subject that was science and the digital tools associated with that. Yesterday was the 4th day of our online training and we had a word regarding the digital tools for teaching and learning for English. And today the topic for the day remains digital tools for teaching and learning of social sciences. Towards the end of this session, we'll also guide you how you can register for our link and also how you can land up on our website and you can all score 70% and also receive a certificate from CIT NCERT. Throughout our live interactive session, if you have any of the queries, feel free to write down to us in the comment section of NCERT official. Besides, viewers, here is a contact number that is flashing on your screens. So you may also give us a call at 8800-440-559. Apart from that, you all know that we regularly try to take up all your queries in our session itself. But still, if any of your queries are left unanswered, you can write to us at your feedback also at this mail ID that is flashing on your screens. It is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. And as you are well aware that we come up with our esteemed guests in these particular sessions to provide you guidance regarding the topic for the days. And today in the studio we have with us Dr. Nidhi Singh. Namaskar, ma'am.
Thank you.
A very warm welcome in the session. Welcome on board. Ma'am is currently serving as academic consultant at CIET NCERT. Now you know our 3 mediums where you can connect with us. Let's get back to the 5th day of our online training regarding digital tools for teaching and learning of social sciences. So ma'am, over to you.
Thank you for having me here. And as we know that we have been going through this training session for different subjects from day 1 to today. And today we have this social sciences and tools related to that. So it is a very good opportunity for all the learners to understand that how social science can be made interesting and how ICT, ET and ICT particularly can be integrated into the teaching learning of social sciences.
Of course, we are eagerly waiting so that you start the session and we get to know the tools for social science.
Right. So first of all, I would like to say that we have to keep this in mind that social sciences or integration of any ICT into any subject is not a a thing that we should consider it in a separate manner. I mean, the usual pedagogy or the way we teach the subjects should not go parallelly with the use of ICT. So ICT has to be integrated in an efficient manner so that the use actually looks like use and just not just a show off or
it
kind
of
a
part
flair.
and parcel.
Yeah, it should be a part and parcel of the way we teach. I mean, it should be integrated with the topic, the way we teach, or the lesson plan or whatever we call it. So it should be the part of the preparation and it should be part of the topic, it should be integrated accordingly. So that has to be kept in mind. For so the most important thing is that. So taking this forward, I would like to just I would just like all the learners or the viewers to understand that there are few things that are very important, and in simple terms I have clubbed those things in some 4 questions. So these 4 questions you can see on your screen, that these are what, why, whom and how. So by what we mean, what is the purpose of integration of ICT into teaching learning, and in this case particularly the social sciences. Then what theme or topic we are going to cover, and how we have to conceptualize it, what topics we are going to conceptualize for integration of ICT. So what means, the first question, that what means, what is the purpose of it, and then which covers the theme, topic and conceptualization also. And then next is why. So why means, why do we actually need it, and what is the purpose, what is the need or purpose of integration of ICT into any topic of social sciences, or if for that matter any subject. So here we have to keep in mind what are the advantages of integration of ICT into over the traditional way of teaching learning. So we have already been dealing with various tools and various examples or things that we have been using, and to make it very clear that it's not that this is the time we are using a tool, but we have been using the tool, and for the various subjects we have been using. For like geography, we have been using this GPS and all we have been using. We have been using maps, we have been using globe, we have been using 3D maps, charts and all those physical tools also, like hammer or something like that, while we dig and take out a sample from a place, a rock sample or a soil sample. So we have been using. For history similarly, when we go for some survey or some research regarding some place, so we might be using these tools like hammer etc. for digging up the archaeological sites and all. And we have been using various other, this is some of the examples, but we have been using several tools earlier also, but these are the digital tools that we are talking about. And these include all the digital source or the things that we use digitally. So the medium has only changed. Now earlier we used to have wall maps or atlases. Now we have digital maps, digital atlases, and in that manner. So why do we actually need integration of ICT into teaching learning, especially social sciences? So here the advantage of using ICT over the traditional way of teaching learning has to be kept in mind. So this was the second question. The third question is for whom. So it is very important to understand that for whom are we going to integrate ICT into our subject or topic. So the target group is very important, and for which topic, as mentioned earlier also. So topic is very important, because for every topic it's not necessary that we can integrate ICT, but there are certain topics that require use of ICT. Some topics require group discussion or visiting the particular place etc. But some topics require use of ICT, which makes it more interesting or easy to understand. Likewise, and the target group is very important, because we need to understand that for whom, which age group of learner we are going to integrate ICT, and then also the linguistic, the socio-economic background, for example, linguistic background, we need to understand, and also the socio-economic background, I mean to say which particular area the learners belong to, rural area or urban area. So we need to understand which things we can introduce to them, so that it does not look very alien to them. They can be connected, they can feel connected still, even if they are using this digital medium. Now the next is how we can integrate it. So here it is very important is the type of resources or the type of e-content which we are going to use for our teaching learning process, and here tools that will be used will be important. So in this session we will be dealing with various tools of social sciences, and before that summarizing the whole these 4 questions that I mentioned, we need to keep in mind this model that you can see on your screen is the TPACK model. This is the model for integration of technology or ET and ICT into teaching learning, and this model it is a very common model which we study during our when we are studying education, our own studies, and then when we are teaching learning. So this is very important, very famous model, TPACK model, and it describes the kinds of knowledge required by teachers for successful integration of technology in teaching. So here we all know there is a technological knowledge, there is content knowledge, there is pedagogical knowledge, and when these 3 types of knowledge combine, then the TPACK model here where the TPACK model fits in. It has to be a combination of all these 3 knowledge. So being an academician, being a teacher, or being a researcher, I have to, or especially a teacher, I have to have this knowledge of my pedagogy, knowledge of technology, and then content knowledge also. So I cannot do without any one of this in this while I'm trying to integrate ICT into teaching learning process. Then I talked about type of content. One has to be understand that what e-content I am going to use. So e-content is nothing but electronic content. In simple terms we call it e-content. So you can see on your screen there are several types of e-content. It can be in the form of e-text, it can be in the form of image, it can be in the form of graph, chart, map, diagram, audio, video, interactives, infographics, etc. So earlier you can recognize we have been using some of these content earlier also. Like I said, maps we have been using in history, geography and other subjects. Now we will be using digital maps, so e-maps, or you can say digital atlases. Then charts we have been using, we have been making flow charts and all on chart papers or our notebooks, and we have been delivering our sessions with the students. But now we have e-charts, we will be having e-graph. So all these are a part of the e-content, and this is a small mind map that I have prepared just to explain that these are some of the types of e-content.
Yeah, ma'am. Does it answer the question of one of our viewers who have asked us what are the e-content materials that we can use to impart education to kids?
Sure. So this is the answer of the question that we have received. That is, these are some of the types of e-content, and e-content simply means the electronic form or the digital form of the content. So it can be e-text, we use text otherwise. So e-text will be the digital content, and then we have e-chart, e-map, audio, video, interactives and all those things. So these are the types of e-content that we use. Now this is, you can see on your screen, this is one of the types of e-content. This is infographic, and with the help of this infographic I have tried to explain the importance of Himalayas, and it's just this is just for an example. And I have used a tool called Easily. It is a generic tool, and I have just so this is one of the ways we can show the students in an interesting manner about this topic. Like I could have used just simple bullet points and shown what is the importance of Himalayas, but I have shown this with the help of this infographic. So it is more interesting, it is colorful, some of the graphics, some graphics are there. So this creates little interest in the students in the, maybe he or she is finding the topic boring, so maybe. So summing all the e-content, types of e-content, how we can use it, we can take help of this ADDIE model. This is the model that it is a generic process that is being shown traditionally. It is traditionally being used. This model has been in use, used by instructional designers and training developers. So this shows how an e-content can be developed. There are other models also, but this is the one very commonly and traditionally being used since long. And this ADDIE model shows that the A stands for analysis. First we have to analyze why do we need an requirement of the development of any e-content. Then D stands for design. Then another D stands for develop, and then I stands for implement, and then E stands for evaluate. So this is the process which is generally followed while development of any e-content. So we now know that we have to have a knowledge of content, technology and pedagogy, and then we have to have various types of e-content so that we can integrate into our teaching learning. Then how to develop, either e-contents are available with us or we have to develop it. So for development of e-content, this ADDIE model can be referred to. Now focusing our discussion to the subject specific tool, that is for social sciences. So I have listed some of the tools that I have been using for my sessions and which can be used by others for teaching learning process of different subjects of social sciences. And I would like to say that these are not the only tools that are available. You can use few others also, many others also. You just need to explore, and there are various other tools that are available for teaching learning process or teaching learning of social sciences. So this is some of the listed ones that I have been using and I could come across. So one is Bhuvan. Bhuvan is an indigenously developed web portal by ISRO, and it is an indigenously developed, and lots of data is available there related to various topics of social sciences. In fact, some of the sciences also, science subjects also. So Bhuvan is one which is indigenously developed by ISRO, our country. Then Marble KDE is another tool. I'll be just showing you some of the screenshots of these tools, and later I'll be demonstrating few of them. So no need to worry for that. Then third is Google Earth. We have been using Google for various purposes, Google Maps and Google Earth and all those things. QGIS is another tool. Trophy is another tool. Windy.com is a portal which is very effective for showing the wind direction and various other weather phenomena. Then Stellarium is another. I think yesterday while the science was,
it has been discussed.
It has already been discussed. So we use it for our geography purposes also. I mean universe, while we are discussing that. So we use it for that also. Then Sutori is another web portal which can be used for lesson plans and knowing how to go about for a topic, or you also get lesson plans, very helpful for teachers. Then flightradar24.com, it is another portal where you can see the movement of flights, the traffic of flight at a particular place. And when we are studying transportation, or we are using, we are studying, trying to understand travel and communication, and how dense the traffic, how important a particular city or place is related to the travel, transportation, and also we can use that and how they are moving. So we can use that this portal. Then there is Google Arts and Culture. We all use Google. We have Gmail. We have options within Gmail to reach to Google Arts and Culture. Here we have various tours of various museums also. Lots of resources are there. I'll just go, show you the screenshots also, and then I'll explore also. I'll show you the demonstrate also. Then we have Google Cardboard. With the help of Google Cardboard, we can use the VR. I mean VR thing, virtual reality experience we can give to the students or the learners. Then we have other generic tools like Audacity, OpenShot Video Editor. Then we have Easily, Canva, animation tools, etc. Where these tools these are the generic tools. I mean generally these can be used for other subjects or in general for different subjects. So we can use these generic tools for creating various resources for e-content for our social science subjects also. Then we have games sites where we can suggest the students to play games also. These games have a very appealing aspect especially for the children when we are trying to assess them. So usually they are very scared of exams or tests or assessment. So we can use the games.
It makes the ambience light.
Yeah, exactly, and it makes enjoyable. So they are not very scared, and sometimes they are very stressed because they are going to have test or exam. So we can use these forms, I mean the games, so that we can assess them also, but they find it very enjoyable. So it's fun for them. So games can be used for that. We have various sites for where children can, already we have sites for games like National Geographic Kids. GeoGuessr is a gaming site. Then we have Google Arts and Culture, etc. And we can also create our own games with the help of interactives and all. So then we have a very interesting thing that here I would like to mention here is that there are various songs that are already available. You just need to explore based on a few topics that we teach. Like being a person from geography background, I have explored the songs of geography. So here you can see, I have just mentioned a person's name, that Marais and Miranda. These people, they have they prepared songs of nature songs, it is popularly known as, and these are available on YouTube. So you can refer to you can and they have covered that nature topic, or like how is silk formed, then parts of trees. So they have put all those things, what are the parts of trees in a song format.
In the lyrics of the song.
Yeah, exactly, and it is very interesting, very nice to hear, and it is called lyrical geography when we go into details. So we can have various, the teachers can prepare such songs. I mean, teachers in some of the areas, like I know teachers of Bihar, there's a group. So the teachers are preparing songs like, how to protect yourself from loo, how to, you should not go out in summer, and they are preparing songs out of the topics, and then they are singing in front of the children. They are able to understand the things in a much better manner, right? So even we have why to go, beyond our country. In our country also various. I can just recall of a song by Indian Ocean. I think many of us must have, when we were in university, I guess. Then we used to listen songs of Indian Ocean. It's a band, and they also made songs for People Life, if we remember the movie. So there is a song called Ma Reva Thara Pani Nirmal Kal Kal Behto Jayo Re. So Reva is another name of Narmada. So in that song they are saying Amar Kant se nikli hai Reva. So it's like the origin of Narmada river is at Amarkantak. So it originates from there. So with the help of song, they have been able to deliver the information that Reva, I mean the Narmada river, originates from Amarkantak plateau of Madhya Pradesh. So this is how, if we look into, we observe things minutely, and if we look into things properly, then we will be able to explore many such, interesting things that we already have. We might not need to create, maybe, or if we are able to create, then nothing like it, right? So there are various things that maybe many of the regional songs also, the local folk songs must also be having many of the aspects of, nature, forest or water and something like that. So we just need to have that eye to look at and explore the things.
This reminds me of the beginning of our studies.
Exactly.
We used to practice A, B, C, D.
Right, exactly. This way only.
And we still remember it.
Yes. The rhymes that we had. So this way only, I mean, we have to just go to our recap what we learned when we were kids.
Again again, and it makes our entire process more easy.
Interesting and easier also.
And ma'am, before we proceed into the details and information for all our viewers in the conversation, we still have around 30 minutes left. So if you have any of the queries, write down in the comment section of NCRT Official. I'm sure ma'am would be more than happy to take all your queries. And so many of our viewers are asking us in the comment section where you could find the quiz link. We'll update you towards the end of this session, so stay connected.
Okay, so coming back to the tools, first of the, as I told you that I'll be just showing you the screenshot so that you get familiar with the tools. So this is the tool of, this is the screenshot of the web portal of Bhuvan. As I told you, it is the indigenously developed web portal, and they have integrated lots of features in this, and day by day they are integrating. And all the data that we have for government, for forest data, soil data, natural disasters, and various other, related to civil things also, like, where a particular bus stop is located, like a railway stand is there, railway station is there, and various other things are also incorporated in this. And these are some of the features that it's a 2D feature is also there, 3D is also there. These are some of the features that I have mentioned. I mean, I'm showing you the first one is encircled one is the slider. You have lots of tourism, related to tourism, urban, rural, and they give you map also, ready to create map. I mean, you just have to click a button and you have to just select what type of map you want, because they already have the data with them. You need not upload any data. So you just have to click and they will give you map also. The second option shows the thematic services, ocean services, disaster management services, create a map. Then you have central ministries, Bhuvan central applications. You have all the programs related to the ministries is enlisted here, and their coverage, etc. is given. Then you have e-governance data dashboard. Then you have state-wise application, special applications. You have satellite imageries and various other things. So it's a storehouse of various information, data, maps for various topics related to social sciences as well as sciences. You have population data. You can just click a button and you can get a map out of it. So another tool is Marble KD. Marble is the name, and KD is the name of the company, or whatever you can call it, a group that has created it. And it is a free and open source software. You can download it and then you can install it in various Linux, your Windows, your iOS, anywhere you can download it and you can use it. It is free and open source. That means you can use it, you can modify it accordingly and customize it as per your own use. It's not a proprietary software. Then these are some of the features that we have in Marble. You have in the right side you can see this atlas, there is OpenStreetMap, the satellite view, Behem globe. You have a globe or map of 1492. So then Earth at night, then historical map of 1689 this year, then plain map, political map. All these features are there in Marble. You can download and you can use it. Then this is a screenshot of Google Earth. Many of us must be using it. Then the encircled, the pointed ones are some of the features that are there. Voyager is there, then projects are there, map style is there, photographs are also available, beautiful photographs, and tours, or you can create few tours from Google Earth on your own. Then you have, these are some of the features that Google Earth has. 3D imagery in Google Earth. Then you have this nature, then games. Nature mein you will have various photographs, etc., tours of nature related to various physical features and all. Then you have games, then you have layers, then you have street view, culture, travel, education. So in cultural travel you have museums, you have photographs of various old paintings, famous paintings, or you have some of the photographs of some of the cultural cultural things that they have. I mean, various people have the tribal, how they the dances, the way they the lifestyle and everything. It is captured. There's lots of photographs, etc. there. When you are teaching your students about these cultural aspects, you can show the photographs or the video to your students. It will be really interesting. Then you have this QGIS. It is another free and open source software. You can download it and you can use it, and it is helpful in creating maps for the geography people. If they want, you can customize it, you can use it in various forms. Then you have another tool that is called Trophy. It's again free and open source software, And here you can manage your, you can download it, it is downloadable and you can use it. Its web version is a different, you have to be like change the, you know, login and you have to work out a bit. You can download it and you can use it. You can arrange, especially for the people who are studying or teaching for the teaching learning of history, maybe sociology also if you are looking at the historical aspect, and also geography also, or political science maybe also, because when you are showing, trying to explain a thing from this you know, long back timeline, like earlier, you know, this was there and now this is there, and how things evolved. So you can take out the photographs or the photographs of the you know, earlier scriptures or you know, writings, or and you can arrange it in this and you can use it. You can tag a particular word and then you can use it and place it. It's a systematic arrangement or kind of project making of these photographs, rare photographs if you get from somewhere. So you can use it in this manner, making a project or kind of thing with the use of trophy. Then you have windy.com, as I told you. You can explore the various weather phenomena with this, and the existing, I mean this time, I mean exactly on this time, what is happening in all over the world, the kind of wind direction, the speed of the wind, where there is a cyclone. If you are trying to explain the cyclonic depression, the winds turn and I mean move in a circular direction and they converge at a particular place. So you can explain if there is some cyclonic depression, you can open it and show it to your students how it exactly looks like. So various other features also there. Then we have Stellarium. We have already done with the Stellarium tool yesterday when the science thing was going on, explanation was going on. We also use it for showing it virtually how the universe looks like, because we definitely cannot go into the space, but we can show our students how it looks like when you are standing at your place. So real time, the sky, how it is looking, what all planets are being seen here from NCERT. If I'm sitting here, so from there. Then you have Sutori, as I told you, it gives you lots of lesson plans and how you can plan a particular topic, options for the teachers for various subjects. Then you have flightradar24.com, as I told you. You can see how the flights are moving, a real-time movement of flights all over the world. It looks very interesting to see, as if you are looking it from, you know, a top from a plane or something like that. So maybe from there also you cannot see in this view. Then you have Google Arts and Culture. As I told you, Google is a storehouse of lots of tools. So when you click on, your Gmail, you have this few dots out there. So if you click on the dots, the options come down, I mean drop down, and there you have this art and Google Art and Culture. You have lots of features there. If you can see, you have art and camera, the 360-degree video, street view, artist, museum, then various other memberships and famous personalities, and all those features are there in this tool. Then I was talking about Google Cardboard. This is the very, you know, happening and upcoming field that we have now of virtual reality. So you have this Google Cardboard. You can use this for giving a, you know, a virtual experience, such experiences to your students or the learners by using this. And as this uses virtual reality, more from Google, where there's an option. So there you can have all these features, and Google Earth, Earth VR is also there, as I told you, and Google Art and Culture will also be there. So you can also, these are very, generally we feel these handsets are, these sets are very costly, but no, they are costlier also, and the cheaper ones are also in few hundreds you can buy, and you can show it to your students how it feels virtually. I mean, that feeling, that visiting a place on your own can be seen here. Then you have, like I told you, there are a few games that we can use already there. This is National Geographic Kids. This is here you have lots of options like games, videos, animals, explore more, and subscribe and all those things. So in games, you have various games that children can play. Then you have this GeoGuessr. Here also a few features are there. Here you have games. You can subscribe for more features, more more features they have, or games, or levels of games they have. So now Google Arts and Culture, as I told you, these are some of the features that are there that you can use. These are some of the suggested references that you can use. We have lots of sessions in the our playlist also, NCERT official YouTube channel, this playlist for webinar. You can explore various other sessions for helping you out, and this how to integrate ICT into teaching learning of social science. These are some of the suggested readings, and that finishes my presentation. If we have any question,
Yeah.
You can please.
We have certain questions from our viewers, if you allow me.
Yeah, sure. We can.
So one of our viewers, Pramita Goshalji, she is asking that the syllabus of social science for classes 6 to 10th is really vast and lengthy.
Right.
So what can we use in terms of NCERT text and e-tools in order to impart them education in a better way, and that too through a digital format?
Here I would like to just say, the one who has asked the question, and this might be the question of many other people. So here is the creativity of the teacher, or here is your knowledge that you have acquired, and here you the creativity applies. In what manner you can make those vast topic crisp, and you can make them interesting, and then you can few things you can use, you can make the children understand in a collaborative manner, group discussions, or with the help of ICT. So these tools that I have been that I have introduced or I have mentioned, you can explore few tools, and I'm sure some of the features can be very easily covered, like the ones with related to the features when you are explaining the landforms in geography, or maybe some era of history, some period, some of the, with the help of a story or a picture, you show it in your classroom, and then you start to ask your students, what do you observe, or what you can decipher from this, and then you can go about for how you then you can start your topic and start explaining them that this is what it is all about, and in that manner collaborative. Or you can ask one student of yours to just come and rotate the whole earth, or take out show a picture and explain, and then he or she will explain, and then you can start build up your topic or the class session on that. This is how you can make, one of the ways you can make your topic interesting, and you can club 2-3 topics together, and you can explain them with the help of these ICT tools, and then you can make it more interesting and maybe easy to understand. So
thank you for putting it so well in words. We also have another question from our viewers. So how to take care of the security aspects that are related to these digital tools?
Okay, so as I told you that many of the, like Gmail or email ID, we have already been using. So you can go directly from there. Some of the tools are, as I told you, FOSS tools. These are free and open source softwares, and they do not take your any information for any purposes. So they are safe to use. Some of them can be downloaded and used after downloading only. So no issues for that. You have already downloaded, like installed a particular feature on your laptop or desktop or wherever. So it's like that. And many are online versions that I'm telling you. So they do not, you need not log in or maybe subscribe for that. So there is no issue of security in that. And it's always safe not to click on those, pop-up windows that they generally appear on your windows. So need not click on that, and just out of inquisitiveness, and need not share the login credentials with anybody while you are using any such site. So coming back to the tool, this is the Bhuvan portal that I was talking about, and these are some of the features that I was talking about. These are the sliders, and then you can slide and you can click on any of the feature, and the options are being shown. So there is lots of options. You can click of any of the, but it's very user friendly, and once you click on any of the things, then another separate window appears. Like I'll show you quickly. I'm just clicking on tourism, archaeology, and this is giving you the another window opens, tab opens, and then here you can see all the archaeological sites of India that have been recognized by ASI. So you can choose any state, and then you can choose any circle, and then you can that area will be focused, and you can go on accordingly. Then I was talking about Google Earth. This is Google Earth. By the time it gets open, I'll just open my Gmail account, and I can show you Google Art and Culture.
So our viewers are also asking that could the usage of digital tools make our class more interesting?
Yeah, if we integrate it in a proper manner. That's what I told you in the beginning itself, that it is very important to make it a part of what you are teaching. It should not go parallelly, that okay, I have just shown the digital tools, I'm using the ICT in a this manner,
just for the sake of
just for the sake of it. So you need not do that. You need to integrate into your topic, nicely. The way we use, we draw some diagram on our blackboard or whiteboard or chart or green board, whatever it is, while we are explaining the thing. So in that manner only, the diagram cannot be just drawn on the blackboard or whiteboard or green board, and the explanation will go cannot go on separately without taking the help of that diagram. So in that manner only we have to do it in this manner, integrate. That is called as integration. I'm just
Alright viewers, we are receiving a lot of beautiful comments in the comment section of NCRT Official. Thanks a lot for that. In the conversation we still have around 10 minutes left, and for the last 5 to 7 minutes we'll provide you all the information regarding the most asked question, where you can find the quiz link.
Okay, so I have just opened this Google Earth, and here you can see the beautiful Earth. There is 3D and there is 2D version also. There is some issue. Okay, I'll just go on. I'll click on here. These are some of the options, like Voyager. If I click on Voyager, you have see great hikes of the around the world. Then sea level rise and the fate of coastal cities. Already these videos are there. If I click on this, I'll just see tour cities, sea level rise and climate related to climate change and all. It is there. Then okay, yes. So we have other options also. Like we have photographs of various places, so you can click on that and look at it. See, various photographs of various places are popping up. If I click on one of them, it will open the, and various, and there will be a small, it also gives little bit of information also. I know maybe there is some internet issue in this related to it's not opening, otherwise it opens also if you click on it. Then I'm just closing it. Then I'm like trophy tool, otherwise it gives a picture of a trophy. This is the trophy tool. You have user, you can download it and you can use it. This is a user guide, you can open it and see it. What is it all about? Then you have, I'll quickly go to some of the windy.com. You can carry on if you have any question.
We'll proceed later towards the question.
Then we have this windy.com, as if you can see, we can zoom it, and this is showing the wind direction and the speed of the wind. There are various features: wind, wind gusts, rain, thunder, temperature, cloud, waves, air quality, and various other things. We have temperature also. When we are explaining that in the summer season, the northern hemisphere has summer season, while the winter while the southern hemisphere has, northern hemisphere is winter, while its summer season is northern hemisphere, it's winter in southern hemisphere. We can show it with the help of this. When we click on the temperature thing, and we can show it, see that variation of temperature and all. So lots of things are related to this.
And I'm sure our viewers can explore all these tools easily.
Yes, sure. It's very easy. I'm opening it in front of you, and I've shown it to you.
So thank you so much, ma'am, for explaining us and associating our viewers with the digital tools that are associated with social sciences. Thanks a lot to all the resource persons as well who have been an active part of this 5 days online training. Once again, thank you, Nidhi ma'am. And now our viewers have been waiting quite patiently to know about the quiz details and how they can land up to our website. So here are the details. We still have 5 minutes left, so glue your eyes to the screen so you get to know where you can attempt the quiz. So in the first place, all you have to do is you have to know the website of CIT. That is www.ciet.nic.in. So when you click on the first link, this is the home page of our website that appears in front of you. You can see a number of options over here. So among these numerous options, you have to click on events, and in events, there's an option in the second last. It says workshop and training. So once you click on workshop and training, it will bring you to this page where you can display or view the current activity, upcoming activity, and the completed activity. Now these are all the details about the activities or the sessions that we have been completing or completed, or the sessions that are still running. So under current activity, you can see the first one from there in the program title. It says digital tools for teaching, learning and assessment of specific subjects. We have been conducting it from 23rd May till 27th May, and today is the last day of our online training regarding digital tools. Now you may click on the first link. Now here you can find all the information regarding this 5 days online training sessions. As you all know that it has been conducted with the motive to enhance teaching learning process, because different subjects they require dedicated tools for exploration and knowledge construction, and hence certain tools are designed digitally in such a manner to completely fit into the arena of learning of particular subjects. For example, in our 5 days online training, we have discovered and explored about different digital tools, the tools that are associated with mathematics, science, English, and today we provided you the guidance regarding the digital tools for teaching and learning of social sciences. Now through our sessions, our major aim is to orient teacher, students, stakeholders to know more about the digital tools that are related to teaching, learning and assessment of specific subjects. Now this is the best part of our sessions, that you must be thinking that who all can participate in 5 days online training in the post-session activities. So whether it's students, teachers, teacher educators, parents, administrators or general public, you all can participate in our quiz. And here is the program schedule for the complete 5 days right from 23rd of May. All the links have been uploaded here, and for today also the link will be uploaded soon regarding the video sessions. Otherwise you can also watch our video sessions on our YouTube channel, that is ncertofficial. Once again, I would like to thank all the resource persons who have been an active part of our 5 days online training. As you can see that these are the banners for day 1 to day 5, and these are the video links. Now how to participate in the quiz? There are certain steps that you need to follow. The step 1 says registration. You can register yourself by clicking on the link. The link in the blue is accessible. Once you land up on this particular page, you may find this link. Click on this link, a Google form will appear and you have to fill that Google form. Apart from that, you can also scan the QR code that is completely visible over here. Now step 2 is watch the live training session. So many of our viewers, they keep on asking us from where do we form the questions of the quiz. So all the questions, they are regarding the content that we have already covered in our 5 days online training sessions. So you can watch our live training sessions on NCERT official. Besides, we have also uploaded all our live training sessions and their links on this particular page. Then participation in post-session activity and certification. Here the quiz link has been uploaded for all of you. You can access this quiz link, and if you score over 70%, then you will also receive a certificate from CIT NCERT. Now one of our viewers also asking us that till when you can participate in the quiz. So the last date to participate is 19th of June till 6 p.m. You all can participate in the quiz, and once you know that you have scored over 70%, you will receive a certificate of participation in the registered mail ID within 30 days of taking the post-session activity. And it is requested to all our viewers, do check your spam mail, spam folders as well. Otherwise, you can also write to us at our mail ID that is flashing here, training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. You can also give us a call at this number, that is 8800-440-559. And you all know that your feedback matters a lot. I am delighted to inform you that in our 5 days online training sessions, lot of viewers have been watching us. For this particular session, we have a viewership of over 3,000 people. Thanks a lot. Your feedback matters most. So here what you can do is you can submit your feedback by using this link. This is a Google form. You can click here, and we are flexible enough to update our sessions, and do share your experiences and suggestions with us. So this can improve, and this virtual training process can go on. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for being an active part of the conversation regarding today's session. And today is the 5th and the last day of our online training session. The quiz has already been uploaded on CIT website. So what are you waiting for? You can attempt the quiz now itself, watch all our live training sessions. Thanks to you. Now it's time to wrap up this particular session of our 5 days online training, but stay connected to NCERT because our upcoming session is Sahyog, where we'll be discussing about communication and leadership. Namaskar.